I want everybody this weekend to listen to our broadcast on about 50 stations throughout the United States, podcast on Radio America, on freedomwatchusa.org, on Spotify, on Patreon, all over the place. I want you to share it because we are at a crossroads in this country. And I want you to listen to the radio show in particular because I have Dr. Alan Keyes on, a very bright, intelligent, great thinker. He ran for president on a number of occasions. He was a UN ambassador. He ran for Senate against Barack Obama. He stands up to the Republican establishment. He believes in God. He's a man of faith. So I want you to listen carefully to what was said. And what basically was said was this, is that we, the American people, need to rise up ourselves. We cannot depend on our politicians. We cannot depend on our government leaders. We have goodness within our hearts. We have courage within our hearts and in our bodies and in our souls under the grace of God. And we need to do it for ourselves. God helps those that help themselves. And that's why at Freedom Watch, we have brought class action lawsuits against the Chinese to hold them accountable. We have brought a criminal case in The Hague, Holland, to throw the criminals in Beijing in prison where they belong. We have brought cases to uncover why the deep state, the Obama and Clinton loyalists that remain at the CIA, at the Defense Intelligence Agency, at the Director of National Intelligence, and in the FBI, did not alert the president to what was going on in China. Clearly, they have the intelligence capabilities. They have to have known. We have a lawsuit to obtain evidence in that regard. And we're bringing lawsuits around the world, in Israel and other countries, similar to our class action here, because this is a worldwide issue. And China's taking advantage of this manufactured virus, most likely a bioweapon, that escaped from a laboratory in Wuhan, China, to destroy the economies and ways of life of countries that it considers to be its ultimate adversaries, such as the United States, Europe, countries in South America, and even Africa. I'm getting calls, emails, and texts all over the world. Help us, Larry. We want to do the same thing. I need your support. I need you to go to freedomwatchusa.org, join our class actions, contribute with tax-deductible contributions. It's very expensive to amass a team of lawyers in this country and overseas and to bring these cases. And I need you to support us and to pray for us and to do the right thing. And these podcasts and this radio show is important because Fox News will not report it to conservatives, to people of faith. They're very petty. They're making money. They don't want to in any way do anything that would help Larry Klayman or Freedom Watch. We've had our differences over the last 20 years. As I wrote in my book, Whores, Why and How I Came to Fight the Establishment, written in 2004 after my Senate campaign. Ideologically, they may appear closer to Larry Klayman, Freedom Watch, and you, but in reality, they are the most unethical cable network out there. And that remains the case today. So get up off the couch, put the popcorn down, put the beer or the Diet Coke that you're drinking on the coffee table and join Freedom Watch and turn Fox News off and do something constructive. Yes, you need to find out what's going on. Keep informed through listening to this radio show, through the internet. Turn the cables on for a few minutes and then turn them off. Don't let them get you into a state of panic. We have to stay calm. We have to be vigilant during this time of crisis. So I want you to go to freedomwatchusa.org. Support our cause, join our class actions, contribute with tax-deductible contributions, share this podcast, share the radio show. You can find it on freedomwatchusa.org as a podcast, Spotify, Patreon, Amazon Fire, Roku, Facebook, Twitter. Get the word out. We need to rise up ourselves. Our government will not confront China. They are kowtowed. They're bending down to China. We need to take action ourselves. And this is not about Chinese Americans who are very patriotic or Asian Americans. About 30% have joined our lawsuits. They're as patriotic as you are, so don't take it out on them. It's the evil communist regime in Beijing that needs to be brought to its knees and finally extinguished for the benefit of the Chinese people in China as well. God bless you. God bless America. Stay safe. And thank you for listening to me. I'll be back on Monday with another podcast of the Special Prosecutor with Larry Klayman.